Oh, we're on? Okay. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, the Badwolf. All right, so for those who were paying attention to the other video, yeah, your boy had a flat tire, so I had to take care of that, man. For those people who ask, that's not my car. It's actually the tenant who lives here. So, yeah. So anyway, let's get to it. So this particular video is going to be about getting your EIN. Okay, what's an EIN? Employer Identification Number. This is going to be the number that you're going to want to use, and I did mention, like, get an I-10 or whatever else. Essentially, they're the same. They're 9800 number series, and you are basically utilizing it so you don't have to use your Social Security number. All right, which obviously we know what that is. So, how do you get it? What's the cost? Blah blah blah. All right. Well, and I know I said I was going to do this a while back, and then I was going to do this and that. Well, here's where we're really at. Okay, so you can literally get it for free. Okay, so all the stuff you're using that's underneath their jurisdictional number, your social, you want to operate outside of that. Okay, because remember, we're foreign, so let's get a foreign number to that system. That's what we're doing. So to obtain this, this is going to be the number, and then you're going to make it happen. Okay, when you're ready. So it's going to be 267. It's the area code. 941-1099. Okay, so once again, 267-941-1099. Now, once you call that particular number, for me, the experience was like this. It was 15 to 30 minute wait, but it was more like 26 minutes in all actuality. And finally, when I got through, it was ask if you want to proceed in English, and then if this is going to be, used for business or whatever, of course, So then finally, a lady gets on the phone, and she must have been like 105 years old. I lie to you not. Very hard of hearing, but she knew her business. But she's like, so what do you need this for? And I'm like, okay, doing business or, blah, blah, blah. So essentially the way I set mine up is because they're going to ask you the business name. Now remember, this is free, okay? And I think you have to use it and check in every 3 years to 5 years, so it has to be used so it stays active in their system. At least that's according to the website. So obviously use it. Use it for your stuff. I created my business underneath my exact same name. So if you want to do it that way, you can. You can use it underneath whatever, but obviously you're doing business, so why not use it underneath your name? And then, ergo, every time you use your name with that number, everything's going to line up. So you call the number. She's going to ask you, basically the name, the addresses, basic pertinent information. And they're going to take it. They're going to put it into the number or into the system. And within, I think it took longer probably to wait to talk to somebody than actually to, once I got talking to them. That was pretty short. It only took like maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes at the most. So about an hour of my time. And now I finally have my number to utilize for everything. So that will be the number that I will change everything over to. Okay? And like I said, when I told you guys before, you want to distance yourself from their jurisdiction. Well, that's how you do it. You're going to want to get that number, and then you contact, your bank, your PayPal, your whatever else, and you're going to utilize that number. Okay? Alleviating you from those particular situations. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. If you've never gone through business stuff, they're going to ask you what's your DBA, or, which means doing business as. So has this company ever been known by any other names? I guess you could utilize your short name or whatever else if you want. But yeah. That number works for foreign people as well. You can get that number according to their website, and anybody can essentially ask for that number and get it. And there was no charge. She didn't once say, hey, well, this, that, or the other. She just said, here's your number. I got it before I was even off the phone. And then she said they're going to follow up with a letter basically proving that this is, everything did, happen. So they ask you for your address. And yeah, it was very pleasant once I just understood that she couldn't hear that well, and that you know, she's kind of crotchety. So I decided to, you know, make nice, you know, on the phone, which is what I usually try to do with everybody. Just ask her how her day was going, and then, you know, how's you guys getting any sunshine? How's the weather? You know, stuff like that. And she kind of loosened up, and then she was a lot nicer then. And then I spoke a lot slower because I do have a tendency to speak fast, which I don't really realize it sometimes. But so I talked a little slower, and she finally understood, and she was like, "Thank you." You know, finally got nicer. So I was like, "Okay, you know, it's." Because some of you guys got to understand too, you know, like we don't know what the other person has gone through, and yes, you want your service, but there's still the human factor of it. And once she realized that I caught on to what was going on without being rude, like, damn, you know, you can't hear me, you know, you can't understand me. And I just slowed my speech down, and I pronunciated my words a lot more clearly, and this and that. Then she started saying thank you, and she appreciated, you know, that I caught on to it. Because remember, you know, if you live long enough and you're fortunate enough to get old, which that sucks, you know, you might be that old person one day, and some young person might make your day continuously rough and hard, and you might say, well, it doesn't bother me, I'm young right now, but when you're there, suddenly it ain't going to be funny. All right, suddenly you're not going to understand. And of course, people are just what they are, but just have a little consideration, you know, try to put yourself in other people's, you know, perspectives and what it might feel like for you. Or if not, then just continue to be who you are and what you are. But anyway, that was my experience. And so now, change over my stuff and finalize. Because I told you guys before, everybody's like, well, why do you always say you're still like, you know, 99 or you're 99% or 90% in the private? But what's the other part? Well, the other part is I didn't have my number. Everything else is good. I just didn't have my number. Why didn't I have my number? Because I was too busy making sure we got through the U.S. national process, did my research on, you know, the stars, did research on, you know, the rest of the stuff to make sure it was good so that we can finally, you know, get it there, do the paperwork. So anyway, just been busy, kind of lazy, wasn't getting around to it. Finally got a little break in the storm, so there you guys got the information. You guys got it, you guys got it. So once again, that number is 267-941-1099. Or you can get that number by Googling how do I obtain a free EIN, and it'll give you that number and all the information you should have for the call. And you guys are ready to rock and roll. So go get it done, son. Don't forget to hit that bell and like and subscribe on the way out. Check out the information down below. Otherwise, discounts and offers and other great savings are on the website, blacksite32.com. .com. That's it, guys. Take care. Talk to you later. Badwolf is over and out.